Welcome everyone to our very first episode of As Seen, a place where we can explore our common humanity as women, learn from each other's experiences, and most importantly, realize that we're not alone. So let's get to it. I see a woman, she's in her late 30s, early 40s, and she's starting to act differently. And everyone around her is trying to figure out what is going on. She's going through a midlife crisis. And it is probably one of the most painful and confusing times in a woman's life. Because it happens overnight, it's like the flip of a switch. All of a sudden, some of the things that gave her the most joy and satisfaction and comfort, they stop working. And if I were to describe how it feels, it's almost as if your skin doesn't fit. So what is the textbook definition of a midlife crisis? It is a crisis of self-identity and self-confidence. And I think that's a lot to handle. I mean, if it was just one and not the other, I'd get it. It would be okay. But both together, it's tough. And I don't feel that it's something that we discuss a lot. I don't think it's something that's acknowledged, and I think that's maybe part of the problem. So why do we go through a midlife crisis? There's actually 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is hormonal, and that's where the confusion starts, because no one in their late 30s is thinking about hormones, because to them hormones change towards your late 40s, right before perimenopause and menopause. But the thing is, it's not true. Your hormones can change 10 years before, and so that's one of the things that makes you feel uncomfortable. The second thing is that, according to Joe Dispenza and even Elif Shafak in 40 Rules of Love, this is when your soul starts to awaken. And all of a sudden, the material world and all the things that used to make you feel good, they don't work anymore, because you start realizing that fulfillment comes from within. And that's where we start searching. Thirdly, at around that time, you're probably at a crossroads in your life. It could be that your job, you've been in it for so long and it's plateaued. It could be that your kids have grown up and they don't need you as much anymore, and all of a sudden you are searching. And I think that's the operative word, searching. We become obsessed with trying to find fulfillment because it feels uncomfortable. And it's this discomfort that causes havoc, because you become addicted to finding fulfillment and joy again. And you become obsessed with it, and you start to analyze and overanalyze, and did I do this and should I do this? And the truth of the matter is, if you want to find fulfillment, you need to find it in your soul and in your heart, not in your mind. Your mind will feed your ego. Your gut will feed your heart, and that's where the truth is. So if I have any advice to give you, it is take it slowly. Do not make big decisions. You do not need to leave your job or your spouse or the country to make things better. The thing is, a midlife crisis is the best and worst thing that could happen to you, because it is such a difficult journey and it is so terribly painful, but you will come out feeling stronger and happier and more confident. I promise.